Hey everyone, I'm going to show you the before and after of this Hilltop house flip. This house flip turned out to be a troubled investment. It's been on the market for over 2 months and we still haven't got a good offer. At the end of the video, I'm going to share what a nightmare it's been trying to sell this home and the lessons I've learned. As usual, let's start from the front yard. The front yard before was boring and unappealing. There was a lot of dirt, spotty mulch, some decking, and some fence. We removed the deck and fence that were not serving much purpose, and we flattened the dirt and put in plants that are of varying heights and sizes to make it aesthetically pleasing. Originally, the house looked very traditional and outdated. There were a lot of bricks and clashing baby blue paint color. I talked about potentially saving the front door by just replacing the glass. But the house looks so boxy and dull in the front, and this front door is in such a prominent location. So we ended up replacing it to add a modern element. We also gave the home a fresh coat of paint that's of this edgy black and white combo. It was not intended originally, but my contractor confused it with another house, and it turned out just fine, and I decided not to have them repainted. Hey guys, welcome inside. As soon as you walk in the front door, you are greeted by this roomy living area. We did remove a coat closet that was here blocking the front door. In older homes, we see coat closets a lot, and we often remove them to open up a space or enlarge a closet in a bedroom or a shower. If you're thinking about doing the same, I caution you to think about the usage of the coat closets first, because where I am in the Bay Area, the weather is mild all year round and we rarely take advantage of the coat closets. But if you are in an area where you need heavy coats in the winter, then removing the coat closets might not be a great idea. The rest of the living room remodel was straightforward. We replaced the old ceiling fan with a ton of recessed lights, painted over the yellow walls with a lighter shade, installed 5-inch baseboards, and refinished the reddish wood floors with this more natural finish. These simple upgrades are easy and affordable, but they make a huge difference in transforming this home from the 60s to modern standards. The windows throughout were already dual pane, but some of them had condensation in between the panes. So we had to replace the glass, which is a lot cheaper than replacing the entire window. The canyon views through the windows are so gorgeous, and I can never get tired of it. This brick fireplace had multiple colors and burn marks. This fresh coat of paint is a very cost-effective way of upgrading it. Before I show you more of the before and after of this Hilltop house flip, smash the like button below and subscribe to the channel to see more before and after videos like this. I also wrote a book called Flipping Houses Quick Start Guide. It's a comprehensive guide for beginners, so pick up a copy on Amazon if you're interested. This kitchen was a galley kitchen before, with not much cabinetry or counter space. We took it all down along with this wall that was separating the kitchen and the living room. The relocation of appliances made sure that the work triangle between the sink, the stove, and the fridge is efficient. And because it now wraps around this corner, we were able to fit in more cabinetry and appliances. The open concept between the kitchen and the living room feels more expansive, and it's also more ideal for hosting. As I've mentioned before, for small kitchens, I keep the color palette simple and light. The fact that we have multiple windows here and a slider that bring in a lot of natural light make the space feel very warm. Using combo appliances like this microwave that doubles as a vent hood and the sliding range that doubles as the cooktop and oven also help save space. Lastly, we replaced the linoleum floors with new hardwood floors that matches with the existing floors in the living room. That makes the transition seamless. In the dining room, we didn't really do much other than new flooring and new pendant light. But let's walk out the slider to check out the deck. This deck is very big. After careful examination, we determined that it's in good shape and can be saved. We painted it this dark gray color that matches the exterior trim to make it look modern. The view here is so amazing, and this can be an amazing outdoor space. We made sure to add staircase down to the backyard on the lower level so the two outdoor spaces can be connected. For now, let's go back inside to check out the rest of the main level, and then we'll go down to the lower level and check out the backyard. This guest bathroom had yellow shower tiles and linoleum floors before. We replaced them with porcelain tiles with marble-looking veins that are very contemporary and luxurious. The dark wood floating vanity and black trim mirror and light are also consistent with the modern style throughout. There are 3 bedrooms in this home, and this is the bigger guest bedroom. In the bedrooms, our scope of work is usually pretty standard. New light, paint, closet door, and refinished hardwood floors. There's nothing fancy in here, but it's all up to date and functional. The primary bedroom is more spacious than the other bedrooms, and we did the same amount of work. I mentioned in the before video that there was a big tree in the backyard that was blocking the view from this window. Now that the tree is gone, this view is so amazing, and you can see so far out into the canyon. As usual, the biggest change happened in the ensuite. It's a shame that we couldn't make this bathroom bigger, but the updated shower tiles carried onto the shower pan to the rest of the floors make this space feel more expansive. So did the floating vanity that allows you to see the flooring underneath. Now that we've seen the main level, let's take a trip down the stairs from the living room to the lower level. There was a door here that was isolating the stairway. We took it out so this stairway and the lower level feel more like part of the home. This was an unfinished bonus room at the garage level. We carved out a large laundry room and kept the rest as a family room / office. This is not permitted as living space, but additional living square footage is always a plus. From the French door here, we can walk out to the backyard. Other than the deck on the upper level that we mentioned before, there are 2 more levels down here with a lot of decking and seating. All of the decking here has been refinished and repaired. We also removed a pergola that was over there and a lot of overgrown plants to clean up the space. We also added new concrete on this level to create a covered patio. And we added many big and small plants and a new lawn at the bottom and some rocks to add color and make the space more inviting. Now this outdoor space feels a lot bigger and more pleasant than before. After showing you the highlights of this renovation, let's walk through the entire home to see the flow. I'm really proud of the transformation we've made to the home, and I believe we've added a lot of value by creating open concept, finishing up the lower level and cleaning up the backyard. However, the sale of the home was lengthy and disappointing. Right after this, I'm going to share the story and give you a glimpse of the state of the housing market. Don't go away. Now let's talk about the drawn-out sale process and the lessons I've learned. This flip was actually completed in the end of September, and it's been over 2 months since we put it on the market. I've been kind of spoiled because most of my flips have been sold within a week or two, and I don't even remember the last time it was so painful to try to get a house sold. But as everybody knows, the housing market has taken a downturn since the summer when the Fed started to raise interest rate. With higher interest rates, many buyers have lost a lot of their purchase power, and they can't afford to buy homes at the same price point as they were looking for before. So the market has gone a lot softer, and I thought I budgeted it in when I purchased this flip. Unfortunately, the market decline is more severe than I expected, and even though there's very little inventory, buyer movement is even slower. We had to reduce price 3 times now, and we still don't have a decent offer. If we don't sell the home this week, we're going into the Christmas holiday season, and nobody will be in the mood to purchase a home at the time, so we might have to take the home off market and try again next year. Because the home hasn't been sold and I don't know the numbers yet, but it seems like I will either break even or lose $50,000 on this flip, which is unfortunate. Flipping houses is definitely not always rainbows and butterflies, and there's always risk. I've learned a lot of lessons from this flip, and the most important lesson is I should be more conservative with my numbers and buy at an even deeper discount than I have been. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, smash the like button below and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. And a clashing baby blue color paint. Affordable, but they make a huge difference in transforming this 60-year today appliances. Made sure that, stove and the fridge are efficient. Is efficient. As usual, the biggest change happened in the ensuite. Is that okay? Or is it weird? To the shower floor, to the floor of the... This lower level was a big bonus room with laundry behind the garage that was on permit. Unfortunately, the